All right, welcome to this episode of my VA Disability Claim. As always, here to provide some helpful information from the helpful veteran. That's me, right? Courtesy of the Carter Hughes Knowledge Institute. Today, as you can see, we're talking about statements that could help you with your claim, help you to prove the elements of your claim. As always, we try to demystify this whole process, right? That way people are not confused. It can be overwhelming, it can be emotional, frustrating. You may even think it's personal. We don't do that. Hey, look, every claim you file, you're trying to prove a specific thing. Every claim you file, what you're saying is, I have a chronic disability and it was caused by my military service, or aggravated, right? It could be caused or aggravated by my military service. All right? So with every claim, you're trying to prove the same thing, essentially. Those three elements, right? Number one, that it was caused by the service. So where's the evidence of whatever that thing was that happened in the service, right? Number two, that it's a chronic condition, that you've been suffering from it from the time you separated till the time you're filing that claim. So prove that it's chronic, right? Prove that event happened while you were in the service, and then prove that you have a medical diagnosis for it. Same thing with every claim. So when we talk about these statements, right, the way this thing came about, somebody asked me, could I file a claim with no medical records and get the claim approved, right? So I first hear it, I'm like, shit, yeah, I think you can. Like, you know, when you first hear it, it's like, nah, that don't even sound right. But again, boil it down to the three elements. Boil it down to those three elements. Can you prove that something happened in service without medical records? Yes, that happens frequently, right? Like, things happen, but you don't report them for whatever reason, different reasons. Okay, so that's one element that can be proven without medical records. Can you prove that you've been suffering from this condition for years without having any medical records? That's the question. Answer, yes, you can, right? So it is, but the current medical diagnosis, that one you need medical records for, but that can be generated by the VA when you file your claim, right? So when this question was posed to me, at first I'm like, no, but then I think about it, yes. So I decided we got to really break down what these statements are. We'll talk about the buddy statement, we'll talk about that lay statement, and we'll talk about that nexus state. First up, the buddy statement. What is a buddy statement? A buddy statement is what it sounds like, a statement from a buddy. Buddy as in like battle buddy, somebody that served with you. All right, if the person didn't serve with you, it's not a buddy statement. A buddy statement, again, is from a buddy, a person who served with you. And they can verify that. They can say they witnessed the thing happen, or they were aware that the thing happened. That's what a buddy statement is. So which element does the buddy statement help you prove? Since it's in service, of course it's the in-service element. So let's say something happened to you, you fell off a truck, you got assaulted, you fell into a river and got contaminated, right? If you didn't report that, you could use buddy statements to prove that it happened, right? You got that VA form 21-10120 or 218. Google it, huh? Off the top of my head, I don't know which one it is. Google it though. There is a lay statement form, right? But with that buddy statement, and you can use the same form for that statement, you will put in the information about where the person served with you. All right. So first you got the buddy statement. It's from a buddy who served with you, somebody who served with you in the military. What does it help you prove? It helps you prove that first element, right? And that's why it's helpful. Next up, you got the lay statement. What is a lay statement? Just like it sounds, a statement from a lay person. Lay meaning a person who's not a doctor. That's all that means, right? So a letter from a spouse, family member, co-worker, friend, those are all lay statements. So what is the lay statement? How does that lay statement help me? The lay statement can help you prove that you've been suffering from this disability since you separated, right? Let's say you separated for 10, 15, 20 years, never went to the doctor. You can get statements from the people who were around you for that 20-year period saying that I witnessed this veteran experience these symptoms, right? And that would serve as evidence of chronicity, the nexus of it all. So that's what the lay statement does. Again, that lay statement is a statement from a lay person, someone who's not a doctor. That's all that means. All right, so we got the buddy statement. We got the lay statement. Next up, we got that nexus statement. What do you think the nexus helps to prove? That's pretty obvious, right? It's the nexus. With this one, though, because the nexus thing can get confusing because it means chronicity. It also means nexus, link. Nexus statement, from my experience, right, I filed thousands of claims, but I don't know everything. From my experience, you only need a nexus statement when the VA denies your claim specifically for the nexus. When they deny it and say the reason we deny it is because we don't believe this condition is related to your military service. That's when the nexus statement comes into play, because then you have a medical professional who's saying that, I reviewed the records and in my medical opinion, this is connected to this, right? So now the VA has to either grant the approval or say, no, we believe that this is, right? They'd have to have some other reason for the disability. All right, so that's, the nexus statement is a very specific tool. But if you get denied and they're saying they don't see a nexus, all you need to overcome that is a nexus statement. And you'll DDT them, right? Boom, right in. You DDT them right into the ground with that nexus statement. So that nexus statement, what is a nexus statement? That is a statement from a medical professional saying that in their medical opinion, they believe it is more likely than not that the condition you're filing for is related to something that happened in the military. All right, and what does it help you prove? Of course, the nexus. So that buddy statement, again, buddy statement can help you prove that in-service event. Lay statement can help you prove that nexus, that chronicity. And then the nexus statement can help you prove that nexus link as well. All right, the nexus statement, again, from my experience, is normally needed when the VA denies your claim, specifically saying that the reason we denied it is because we don't believe it's related to military service. All right, so if you see that, boom, that's the buzzword for I need a nexus statement. If you want to get this approved and get the compensation, the benefits, and all these things that come with it, you will need a nexus statement. All right, hey, trying to keep it simple as always. These statements are important though. These statements are important. It's important that when you're filing a claim or if you're helping someone in this process, that they understand, how to utilize each of these weapons. Every tool, in my opinion, is just a weapon. When you understand how to utilize it, you can wield it very effectively, right? So we're trying to help you to understand how to use the weapons that are already out there. Hey, learn the information. You know what we're here to do. Share the knowledge. A lot of people misinformed. I don't like that, right? I don't like that shit at all. So I come out, give the information from a place of experience, from a place of credibility, from a place of, go get your money, yo. Go get your benefits, man. Like, I know people who've been told that you can't file a claim. Yo, man, come on, man. Why are you doing people like, people's dirty though, so cool. The solution I found, hey man, share the information to folks. What them niggas talking about, man. I'm here to share the information, use it, bing, bong, biddy. It's all connected straight to federal regulations, right? If it is personal, make it so that it's not. Prove those 3 elements, get your compensation. As always, hey, have an incredible day, baby, huh?
Do you think the VA claims process can be difficult, stressful, or even chaotic at times? If so, we made the Before You File Guidebook to help you keep your claim simple and organized. The VA claims process can make you feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even pissed off. So we made the Before You File Microlearning Course to help you feel comfortable and confident when you walk into that office to file your VA claim. Get the products and enjoy the benefits. Now back to the show.